A lot about Milwaukee County's plans and efforts to fight the coronavirus. This morning, I want to share with you what another major county in southeast Wisconsin is doing to help stop the spread.
And so this morning, Waukesha County Executive Paul Farrow is joining us live now over FaceTime. You see him there. And County Executive, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me this morning.
Well, we appreciate your time. I want to ask you, it's been about 2 weeks since the major changes started with the coronavirus concerns. And then, of course, the governor's safer at home order earlier this week. What are you seeing in your county in terms of numbers and concern and the impact the stay at home is having?
Well, when you look at the big picture of what's going on, I know overnight we have now recorded 56 cases in Waukesha County. In the last 2 weeks, like you said, since we've instituted the emergency orders, our emergency operations center has been up and running now for almost a full week and a half. And I think that's been fantastic because we're getting the information we need from our healthcare providers, from our municipalities, and sharing that information. What you're seeing in Waukesha County are people understanding that we have to take this seriously. The governor's order to stay in place is effective. And we're seeing that, and I think the biggest realization we're seeing it in is kind of on the positive side that we can look at. The 911 calls are down, accidents on the roads are down. The 211 impact phone number that you can call in if you've got questions about the COVID issue, they've been able to handle that, so it's not a big flurry like they had last week. So we're seeing some positive changes, and I think what it is really is people are realizing we need to take this seriously. We need to keep that social distance and separation. And if we don't have to go somewhere, we're staying home.
We're talking with Waukesha County Executive Paul Farrow. Mr. County Executive, the governor's order does have sweeping restrictions on constitutionally protected behavior, and we put a lot of people across our state out of work. In your estimation, is this just what we have to do for public health, or does the governor's order go too far?
It's a fine line balance that you have to have as an elected official. One of the biggest charges we have is public safety and making sure that we can keep our citizens healthy and safe. The challenge that you have is how do you do that in a situation where we have such a contagious infectious virus and keep it from spreading? I think last week, when the governor was on Friday, he was talking about things were working and looked positive that people were doing what they were supposed to do by separating from the highest at risk population we have, our senior citizens and those with pre-existing issues. I thought that was working. I understand why he decided to move forward with this safer at home program that he put into place. It's going to be a challenge. And when you look at it, an entire month that we've told businesses who are non-essential that they can't operate, I hope that they're willing to revisit that, because I think there's going to be some challenges that we see throughout the next couple of weeks with companies being able to survive and restart as they move forward.
All right, that's Waukesha County Executive Paul Farrow. Thank you so much for joining us live this morning.
Thanks for having me.